That's such a cute picture. The tag team tapping with the little worlds. Whoever came up with that, it's a great image.
Thank you.
Looks like there's a lot to manage on the back end for what you're doing over there. I don't even know what you're doing. It looks like there's a lot happening.
Yep. Just moving putting the link on the website where I told people to
Okay.
go so people can
Yeah.
check it out. Although we already have a bunch of folks here with us live. So let me clear that, bring our faces up on the screen. And welcome everybody. All right, let's see. We've got folks from New York City, Florida, Colorado, England. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you guys for joining us. Canada. I love this so much, being able to tap with folks around the world. When we're tapping, everything's energy, we're all connected. So as we clear what doesn't feel great in us, we are clearing that stuff from the collective energy. And I say that every time I do one of these. Uh, but it's particularly important today because Julie said, let's talk about raising our vibration. It's like perfect, because that's really what we're up to, but to really focus on that and raise our individual vibration, which raises the planetary vibration, which, hey, couldn't we use that right about now? So so excited to do another tag team tapping. I love having this opportunity to come and tap with folks live and bring on one of my tapping buddies to share different styles of tapping and different thoughts. And so happy today to bring my good friend Julie Schiffman from the Windy City. Julie and I go back quite a few years now. One of the other folks who's been on all the Tapping World Summits. And welcome to Tag Team Tapping, Julie Schiffman.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. I'm sorry, I've seen you doing it and with other people as well. And I'm like, looks so fun. So we've been on things together. We've actually seen each other in person, but we've never actually tapped together. So I'm really excited about it. Thanks for having me.
Oh, my pleasure. And folks, in the description box down below the video is all of Julie's information, website information. She does great things. She has a lot of great videos on YouTube as well. So by all means, check those out, please and thank you. So yeah, so Julie, tell us about the your choice of topic and why you chose it.
So I chose let's raise our vibration, as you said, because honestly, who does not want to feel better, right? I feel like there is so much heaviness and noise in the world right now. Obviously, a lot of divisiveness. We don't need to get into all of that, but sometimes we need a reminder that we can and that we have the capability to shift our energy and that we actually have a choice in how we want to feel. And I know sometimes we and people in general feel like they don't have choices, but we do, and that's why we tap, right? And when we raise our vibration, we're shifting our internal frequency. Every thought, every emotion, every belief, it all has a frequency and its own vibration. So when we get stuck in worry and fear and guilt and shame and all of those feelings, that energy feels heavy and we feel that in our body. And we know that research has shown over and over again that tapping can help to really change our vibration on a cellular level, and that affects how we think and how we feel and how we show up in the world. And when we raise our vibration, we don't just feel better inside, we start to attract better for ourselves and for the world and better experiences. And we become a magnet for more good in the world and make the world a better place. And when we come together like this in the collective, for all the people showing up today or whoever's watching it later, we say thank you. And, tapping in real time, it really allows the energy to expand. We're literally raising the vibration of the collective right now. And so I can't wait to do that today.
Yeah. Feeling good has all kinds of benefits. Who knew?
It does.
And
Who
yet we
knew?
have so many reasons about why we shouldn't feel good. It's like, I can't have those benefits. No, I'm required to feel bad. So let's change our minds about that, please and thank you. So everyone, to start with this, we always do. Let's go ahead and close our eyes. Take a deep breath in and hold it, and let it go. And now, just breathing comfortably with your eyes closed, go ahead and feel your feet on the floor or whatever part of you is connected to something. Allow yourself to feel centered and grounded, allowing yourself to be right here, right now, as present as possible, so as to receive maximum benefit from this hour. Just following your breath through your body, just allow yourself to be aware of what's going on in there, noticing what you're feeling physically and what you're feeling emotionally. And go ahead and rate yourself on a scale of 0 to 10. In this case, it's a positive scale, so 10 is the top. So 10 is feeling awesome, feeling magnificent, totally at a high vibration. And please don't judge yourself harshly if the number is lower than you'd like it to be. Just allow yourself to get curious, asking yourself, why couldn't or shouldn't I be at a 10 right now? Or turning it around and saying, I could be at a 10 if dot, dot, dot. And just allow yourself to be aware of the thoughts, beliefs, and memories that might come up about why you might be stopping yourself from feeling much better. Recognizing all those benefits that Julie just mentioned and asking yourself, why might I stop myself from allowing myself to have those? Again, not in a judgmental way. You're doing the best you can based on your programming. So just allowing yourself to get curious about the thoughts about why you couldn't or shouldn't allow yourself to feel better, and notice how that feels in your body. Notice what arguments might come up. Notice what resistance might come up to allowing yourself to feel better. Your resistance or other people's resistance that you're buying into because you've been programmed to. Notice how heavy that might be in your body, where it is. You could rate it on a scale of 0 to 10 so that you know what's going on for you, so that you can, any tapping that we do today will be relevant for you. You'll be tapping on what's going on inside your body, even if the words that we use don't necessarily match. Just allow yourself to be aware of what feels important and what feels relevant. Take a deep breath, open your eyes. All right, and Julie, I'll ask you to start us off with some tapping, please.
I would love to. Well, I was just thinking as you were talking about resistance, notice any resistance that comes up in your body. And so I think when we talk about raising our vibration, even though, it might sound good, it very often there's some resistance around it because people don't know what it looks like, or there's that fear that the other shoe will drop, or, don't feel too good, don't feel better than your neighbor or your parents or your siblings or your best friend. Because they're suffering. So you don't want to feel too good. So I would love to tap. We're going to get started to tap on resistance around raising your vibration. I think that's a great
Excellent.
place to start. So I would like you to take a big deep breath in and release it. And are you able to be my echo on this? Oh,
I'm going to
sorry.
mute myself just so the camera doesn't flip back and forth
Got it.
the whole
Okay.
time.
Okay.
But you can watch me. You'll see me when I stop
Yeah,
talking.
yeah. Perfect. Okay. Thank you. All right. So everyone start tapping on the side of the hand. Even though a part of me wants to feel lighter and better, more aligned, another part of me may want to feel stuck or resistant. And I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I say I want to raise my vibration, but sometimes it feels easier to stay in what's familiar. I honor that I'm open to creating something different. Even though I've been carrying old emotions and stories and pain that lower my frequency, I'm open to gently releasing what no longer serves me. Maybe it feels safer to stay where I am. My body and my nervous system recognize this energy. It feels familiar. Maybe part of me thinks that if I feel too good, something bad will happen, or that I'll lose connection with people in my life who are struggling. And it feels uncomfortable to change what I've known for so long. And that's okay. I honor the part of me that's scared to experience something more, something different. I'm open to listening to that part of me with compassion. Because maybe this resistance has been trying to protect me. It's been keeping me safe from disappointment and judgment, maybe even loss. And I say thank you to those parts for trying to protect me. But I'm ready for a new way now. I'm ready to feel safe in a higher vibration. And I'm open to teaching my body that joy and peace are safe too. I'm releasing the heaviness that I've been carrying, letting go of the guilt that says I shouldn't feel good, letting go of the fear that I might lose myself. And I'm letting go of the belief that I have to suffer in order to belong. It's safe to let some of this old energy go. And I can raise my vibration and still feel grounded and rooted in my body. My vibration naturally rises as I ease into my life. And I'm remembering what it feels like to be aligned with love, to be open to goodness and all possibilities. My cells are waking up to a higher frequency of healing. And my heart is opening to receive more joy and connection. It is safe for me to feel good. It is safe for me to feel free. I'm allowing my energy to expand. And I can open up a space within me, allowing myself more ease and grace. And I'm choosing thoughts that feel good in my body. I'm aligning with what's possible. And my mind may want to pull me back to safety and negativity, but I always get to choose how I feel. I'm reconnecting with my inner spark. And I don't need to chase these good feelings because they're already here inside of me. My energy field is shining brighter already. And I am safe in this higher vibration. This is who I really am. I am radiant and grounded and alive. I'm upgrading and regenerating my body and my energy field. I'm in the flow of life and it feels so good. And I always end on tapping the wrist, saying peace, just getting those meridians activated. Take a big deep breath in and release it.
All right, that was awesome. Lather repeats is necessary. There,
That's right.
it's right there. Wait, real quick, I'm going to send you the link here in the chat so you can come, so you can
Oh, okay. Thank you.
check out the comments,
Okay.
positive comments that are coming in. Someone just said, seriously, power EFT duo.
Love that. Thank you.
Um, awesome. That was so awesome. Thank you.
It felt good for me too. I'm like, I really needed that this morning. You start getting into it, you're like, yes, like I really needed to
Yeah,
feel this way.
yeah. This is exactly what I need. I hope it's good for other people too, but
Exactly.
really this is
Exactly.
I created this opportunity for me.
That's right.
And if others can benefit, hey, win-win
Why
situation.
not? That's right. Love it.
Awesome. So, yeah, thanks for all the positive comments. Yeah, folks, go ahead and close your eyes. Take a deep breath. And just go inside and just notice what's going on in there. And you know, rate yourself again on that scale of 0 to 10. Again, 10 being awesome, feeling as good as you can possibly imagine feeling. And even if you're at a 10, what takes it to up to an 11? Just noticing, again, without any judgment, just going, okay, here's where I'm at right now. Um, yeah, we can have all kinds of reactions in our bodies, and it's a lot of is resistance. So you feel free to open your eyes again. Um, yeah, Julie, as you're saying at the beginning about the resistance, I mean, I always come from the standpoint of the extent to which we don't have what we say we want tends to be the extent to which we're resisting it. There's something that says, I can't have that. I shouldn't have that. Uh, and then, of course, at the tapping around, you were saying it's already in there. It's like, which is the other thing is with my Michelangelo's David. I'm always saying Michelangelo said the statue's there, perfect inside the marble. We just have to chip away what doesn't belong to reveal the masterpiece inside. So yeah, that high vibration, that loving, joyful, grateful, generous, peaceful self is already there. It's like, what's the excess marble that's all around? And then chipping that away. So so yeah, let's we'll keep digging in there. Even though part of me is afraid to feel better, I choose to love and accept myself. even though part of me is afraid to feel better. I choose to love and honor myself, even though part of me is afraid to feel better. And it seems weird to say that. Of course, I want to feel better. Why would I be afraid of that? And that's exactly the question. And even though part of me is afraid to feel better, I choose to deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. And maybe anyone else who might be involved in this, because I choose to feel that free. All this fear of feeling better, all this fear of feeling better. Part of me says that's crazy. Why would I be afraid of feeling better? I resist the idea that I'm resisting feeling better. But I do have control over how I feel. And part of me might say that's not true. I don't get to decide how I feel. That's up to my family. That gets decided by my boss. That gets decided by the government. And everybody that I follow on social media. Because that's what I do when I get on social media. Let's see how other people want me to feel today. I relinquish control over my feelings. Not because I am bad or stupid. Not because I am weak or lazy, but because this is what I was taught to do. From a very early age, I was taught that other people get to decide how I feel. They told me how I should feel. And with all the stuff going on in the world, I should feel pretty awful. There are political things going on. There are wars going on. There are people struggling. I should feel bad. I'm afraid of feeling good. What would people think? If I'm walking around with a smile on my face, they'll lock me up. It's not safe to feel good right now. I should feel bad. And I choose to really love and appreciate all those parts of me that are insisting on feeling badly, believing that it's necessary, believing that it's right. And I'm processing all of this because I choose to consider, how is this helping? If someone has a dark cloud over them, creating a dark cloud over me doesn't help them. I can't be sad enough to make anyone happier. I can't be poor enough to make anyone richer. I can't be sick enough to make anyone else healthier. And in the great words of Dr. King, darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only the light can do that. So if I'm upset about all the darkness in the world, the solution is kind of clear. We got to turn on the lights. And my programming tells me, sit back and wait for someone else to do it. And I choose to love and appreciate those parts of me that are trying to keep myself safe by not sticking my neck out, by not feeling too good. All this belief that I owe it to people to feel bad, as though that's somehow going to solve anything. It potentially makes it worse. So I'm processing this. I was doing the best I could with all the unfortunate programming I have, all these misunderstandings. I choose to be the light that drives out darkness. So I'm releasing what isn't the light, releasing shame and guilt, releasing fear, releasing discomfort, releasing upset, releasing sadness, releasing anger. And I have an absolute right to be angry. There are things going on in the world right now that understandably piss me off. But I cannot get angry enough to make the world a more peaceful place. I'm either moving the needle towards peace or towards conflict. I can't push it towards conflict to create more peace. I'm giving myself permission to let there be peace on earth and let it begin with me. So I'm clearing what isn't peace, clearing what isn't love, clearing what isn't joy. I appreciate those parts of me that held on to all of that stuff, believing that it was necessary. I'm clearing the fear of letting this stuff go. All this fear of being happier. But when I'm happier, I can be kinder. And that would solve a lot of problems right now. I was holding on to all that heaviness, believing that that was the fight I needed to be engaged in. I choose to fight the good fight by being a lover rather than a fighter and releasing what isn't love from every fiber of my being, allowing myself to lighten up so that I can lighten the world up. And I choose to love myself in the process, in body, mind, and spirit. And take a deep breath. Close your eyes, go inside, and just let that rattle around and see what might be moving around inside, and also what might be going on in there. So LPD asks, you mean I can choose not to feel test anxiety during math tests? I'm not going to say it's easy, but it's absolutely possible because You don't get graded on your level of anxiety. Teacher's not going to say, "Oh, you got a lot of answers right, but you seem really relaxed, so I'm going to lower your grade." So just recognizing it's normal because of programming for us to have that fear response in any area of life, that anxiety, but recognizing it doesn't really help. It actually makes it worse because anxiety makes it harder for us to think clearly. So looking and saying, okay, how can I let this go? So, all right, Julie, back to you.
All right. Well, I was thinking, well, it made me tear up as we were going through that round, right? I mean, it is so emotional for so many people, what is going on in the world and around us. And so I was thinking, let's do a round of tapping here to raise our vibration to make the world a better place.
Awesome.
Um,
I'm in
I
favor
did,
of this.
yes, okay, good. I was laughing as you were saying how you were talking about social media, and it's true. It's like I mean, we're not meant to experience so many emotions in like a 30-second period where you're
Yeah,
like, you're watching a puppy video and you're like smiling, and then you flip up and then you're seeing something like drastic going on in the world and it's devastating. And then you
yeah,
like swipe up and then you see like, a baby and you're like, oh, it's
yeah.
like the range of it, like it's
This,
craziness.
yeah,
So
yeah.
we want to bring our vibration back to,
And that stuff, it's like, it's like it's like, I'm in a pretty good mood today. Let me get on social media and let somebody ruin that.
yeah, exactly. Right.
I've got things to do. I have gifts and talent to share with the world. But first, let me have somebody drag me down.
Exactly.
And
It's
then I'm gonna
crazy.
go and answer some comment on some people and let them know how stupid they are, and I'm gonna drag them down because that's what the world needs.
That's right.
And it's not that we're bad at this is not a judgment.
Yeah,
It's a recognition of the insanity of it. You
that's
know,
exactly right. That's
I
exactly right.
went in one day and I unfollowed a ton of people that I had followed. Oh, this is interesting. But a lot of the stuff that I saw from them would, for whatever reason, not feel great. And it's like, I don't need to look at that anymore.
That's
You
right.
know, I have stuff to do. I'm on a
Right.
mission.
I don't need to search for looking bad. I
Yeah.
mean, I can find that right there in my head sometimes, right? I mean, we naturally go towards negativity with our thoughts at times. And so to find
Yeah.
it even more invasive in what other people are thinking just makes it that much more,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
the
And
crazy.
so much of it is like stuff that doesn't relate to us, or there's nothing we can do about it. It's like, hey, you can't help with this issue, but please feel bad about it.
Yeah.
Just put that out in the collective. And it's like, I don't want the collective to be brought down. I want the collective to be raised up.
Raised up. Exactly.
So
Exactly. All
yeah,
right,
so
let's do that.
do some tapping to help us do that, please.
Absolutely. All right, everyone take a breath in and release it. Tapping on the side of the hand. Even though the world feels chaotic sometimes and I get overwhelmed by it all, I'm open to coming back to my own balance. Even though I can't control what's happening out there, I can show up and take responsibility for my part and how I show up. And I honor that about me. Even though I maybe have felt discouraged and frustrated lately, I'm willing to shift my energy right now so I can show up better. There's a lot going on in the world, and it's really hard not to feel it. And sometimes I just want to shut down and tune it all out. And sometimes I get angry because people don't seem to care. But I know that staying in frustration doesn't help me or anyone else. So right now, I'm allowing myself to breathe. I don't have to fix everything, nor can I. But I can start with my own energy. And even though there may be a part of me that thinks I'm too small to matter, I know that how I show up affects the people around me. And when I'm calm and grounded and kind, that spreads. And when I'm tense or irritable or angry, that spreads too. And I can't change the whole world, but I can change the energy that I bring into it. And that's a good start. So I'm letting go of the heaviness that's been sitting in my chest. And I'm releasing the frustration that keeps looping in my mind. I can be awake to what's happening in the world and still keep my energy high and strong. I don't have to burn myself out emotionally to care deeply. And I can make a real difference by staying real. So I'm choosing to bring a bit more patience into my day and into my life. And I'm open to bringing compassion for people who are struggling. I'm open to bringing more kindness to everybody I meet. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have to be perfect. But I am open to being genuine. And that's how energy starts to shift. And that's how the world starts to change. I'm open to feeling more grounded and present. And when I take care of my own energy and vibration, I have more to give. So I'm choosing thoughts that make me feel good. And I'm choosing words that uplift and inspire other people. And I'm choosing actions that come from a place of love. And this energy radiates out. And I trust that every ripple counts. There's a big ripple effect going on here. And I'm grateful for my ability to shift this energy. I'm grateful for my willingness to tap it out right now. And I'm grateful for this moment of awareness. And I'm grateful for the ability to uplift myself and uplift others. And as I fill myself up with this higher frequency, I can see it radiating to everyone I meet. I am a mirror. And people can see that and feel that. I am in the flow, making the world a better place. Tap your wrists together and say peace. Take a big deep breath in and release it.
Awesome. Yeah, everyone go ahead, close your eyes, go inside, and just let that process. Just feel what's going on in there and check again on your scale of how good you're allowing yourself to feel. Again, no judgment, just allowing yourself to get curious. Notice what might be coming up. Notice what thoughts or feelings might come up that say, yeah, but. And take a deep breath, open your eyes. Uh, I have this graphic that, from what we were talking about, I just felt compelled to share this again. I was try to remind myself of this. It's like, we're always moving the needle in one direction or the other, towards love and peace or towards fear and conflict. And
We get to choose.
we get to choose.
We get to choose.
And when we're on social media, before I write something, before I put something out there, which direction is it moving the needle?
Yeah.
I cannot move the needle towards fear and conflict, hoping to create more love and peace. It just doesn't work.
Doesn't work that way.
You know,
And not
uh,
everyone's committed to love and peace. Let's just say
no,
that. Not everyone's committed to that. So,
no. Some people are decidedly committed to something else,
yeah,
and they're doing the best they can. And for everyone here, for anyone here who is like, yeah, I need to tell people how I feel. I need to be, get it. I get it. And but we want to look at what is the healthiest way that I can do this. Because this is not a matter of, if someone is hurting you, just going, I'm just going to clear that and I'm going to feel love and peace and just allow myself to be misused or mistreated or anything like that. This is not a matter of becoming a doormat and just going, I'm just going to be peace and love in the face of what's wrong. We take the actions, and when there is positive actions we can take, like sending donations to places that need benefits, uh, sending, voting. Use your voice. If there are things that you can do to make a difference, but the thing is that people go, there's nothing I can do. I'm just going to be outraged. And you stewing in your outrage, actually, be tapping right now. Be processing this. Just sitting there being angry is harmful to you and to others, and it moves out, like Julie was saying about the ripples. And in this last round, you said something about, it has an effect. So David Hawkins in Power versus Force says, when we put out positive energy, the effect is modest but measurable. It is, thought has energy. It's measurable energetically, electronically, or whatever. So as we do that, that's why sometimes when I'm out on my walk, when I remember to do so, I just like send hearts towards people as they're driving by in their cars, just blasting them.
I
Then I'll
love
go to
that.
I'll stand at a street corner, and all the cars come to me and it's like, just sending hearts all over the place. It's like, does it work? I don't know, but it feels good for me, and I
I
like
think
to
it does
believe,
work. I think it
that
does.
it does. You know, if Dr. Hawkins says it's modest but measurable, then the more we can do that. So I'm going to take you through a quick round to let's boost that up even more. I choose to feel as awesome as possible, and I choose to love and accept myself. I choose to feel as awesome as possible, and I choose to love and honor myself. I choose to feel as awesome as possible. I choose to be feeling peace and joy. I choose to be feeling love and gratitude. I hope that that's beneficial for the world, but it'll certainly feel better for me, and I'm worth it. I choose to feel so much better, and I choose to deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself, and maybe anyone else who might be involved, because I choose to feel that free, and I choose to be that loving. I choose to feel awesome. I choose to feel so good. I choose to clear what gets in the way of that. And I love and appreciate those parts of me that say I shouldn't. And I'm processing that. I'm allowing myself to consider all of the possible benefits of feeling awesome. It's certainly a lot healthier for me, physically as well as emotionally. There is all kinds of research showing that having a more positive mindset and feeling better emotionally has physically healing properties. So I choose to give myself that gift. And when I feel more peaceful, I think more clearly. I make much better choices, which has all kinds of positive consequences for how I take care of my body, for how I take care of my relationships, for how I do my job. It's a total win-win-win situation. And if it is true that we are all connected because everything is energy, that means that the better I feel, it really does benefit others. I choose to feel good about that. I'm giving myself all kinds of reasons to feel good. The world often gives me reasons not to. I'm giving myself permission to move the needle toward peace and love. And I have that ability. I'm clearing what gets in the way. It may be hard to keep it up, but I'm giving myself permission to feel as good as possible, as often as possible, for as long as possible. And I can do this as an experiment and see how things go for me. Let's see if this works. Let's see if this makes some positive changes in my life. And if nothing else, it just feels better. And I'm worthy and deserving of that in body, mind, and spirit. And take a deep breath. Um, Mark asks, is there a tapping to love and honor yourself? Yeah, I have a whole playlist on YouTube about self-esteem. So lots of tapping about that. Ultimately, you could say that every tapping round is about that because in every tapping round, as we clear out what doesn't feel good, we naturally come to a place of loving ourselves more. So, Ryan, I'm not sure what your comment is about, but sending peace there. um, could be, but there's a lot of interpretation there. Anyhow, so Julie, why don't you send us? We're gonna. I always end with the guided imagery, and I'm going to do that in a minute. But Julie, if you will do one more tapping round to close us out before I do that.
I will do one more. And I think this is going to be an all positive. I would love to do one on like two very important words, which is I am, because it always is going to start with ourselves. And the statements that we put after I am are just so important, right? Because it creates an intention of who you are and who you want to be and how you want to show up. And of course, words have vibrations. So let's do some tapping to declare the most beautiful intentions for ourselves. And again, we know that this ripples out, but it always starts with us. So we're just going to start tapping on the inner eyebrow here. I am. I am life. I am powerful. I am beautiful. I am worthy and deserving. And I am enough. I am pure love. I am loved. I am one success after another. And I am shining my brightest light. I'm creating abundance right now. I am grounded in my body. I am alive with energy. And I am a healing light in the world. I am radiant from the inside out. I am expansive. And I am magnetic to all good things. I'm supported by the universe always. I am abundance. I am joy. I am at home in my body. I am magic. And I'm creating my wildest dreams. I am beyond my wildest dreams. I'm a helping hand. I am bringing joy to others' lives. I am one of a kind. I am valued and respected. I am magnificent. I am amazing. And I am me. And when I am authentically me, I'm connecting to others. I'm spreading joy and love. And I am exuding gratitude. And I'm beginning the ripple effect, making the world a better place. I am filled with love and gratitude. I am me. Tap your wrists together and say peace. Take a big deep breath in. It's always so good to start our day with I am statements. I'm a big proponent of that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I have a thing up here that has a giant I am and then a bunch of words that I want to because it really is such a powerful uh, it's a powerful incantation saying I am. So be very, very careful what you put behind that. Um, I did a video where I talked about, I said, also, you know, not telling anyone what their religious beliefs should be, but there is a part in the Bible where, when asked his name, her name, their name, God says, I am that I am. So technically, God's name is I am. So one of the commandments is do not take the Lord's name in vain. So if you are saying I am and then saying something negative, that could be considered taking the Lord's name in vain. Just saying.
Yeah,
So when you say I
yeah,
am, put something magnificent on the end of that.
yeah.
Um, and Ryan, I really want to acknowledge you for being here. And you know, sorry that you're going through what you're going through, and you know, feel the peace that's being sent. And as far as there is science suggesting that these that thoughts have this power, but even if it was magic thinking and it's just for us, even if I'm sitting there sending peaceful energy to other people and there is no way they're getting affected at all, it puts me in a better frame of mind so that all the people that I do interact with uh, come in from a much better place and allows me to be in a healthier place to do what I'm here to do. So, yeah, so thank you for being here and continuing to try and I do believe it gets better. So,
Me too.
um, all right, thank you. That was so awesome. Yeah, so I love the whole I am thing. So thank you for doing that, Julie, and thank you so much for sharing this. We're just about the top of the hour. I'm still going to do a guided imagery because that's how I roll. So, folks, if thank everyone so much for joining us. If you can stick around for a few more minutes to do the guided imagery, awesome. If not, if you have someplace you have to go at the top of the hour, feel free to jump off, go take care of business, and hopefully you'll come back and watch the replay and do the guided imagery because it's just very nurturing um, for body and mind and soul. So let's go ahead and close our eyes. Take a deep breath in and hold it. And let it go. Another deep breath in and hold it. And let it go. A third deep breath in and hold it. And let it go. Now just breathing comfortably with your eyes closed. Breathing comfortably and just imagine that with each breath you take in, you breathe in relaxation and positive energy. Go ahead and imagine a healing light of whatever color you like surrounding your body, so that with each breath you take in, your lungs comfortably draw in that healing light, allowing it to flow through every muscle, nerve, fiber, tissue, cell, and atom of your body. Imagine a healing shower flowing down crystal clear water that's at perfect temperature as it flows over the top of your head, soothing and relaxing your scalp, washing away fear, doubt, anxiety, washing away anger, sadness, guilt, shame, washing away pain, frustration, disappointment, embarrassment, washing these away to reveal the light that you truly are. This unique expression of divine light and love, allowing more and more of that light to be revealed as that healing shower flows over your forehead, relaxing the muscles in your face, flowing down over the back of your head, your neck, your shoulders, washing away tension, leaving your shoulders calm, comfortable, and relaxed. That healing shower flowing down your arms, all the way down over your fingertips, down over your chest and your stomach, soothing and relaxing, healing and cleansing, and allowing yourself to remain comfortably in whatever position you choose. Allow that healing shower to flow down over your upper and lower back. And as your torso relaxes, your internal organs comfortably do whatever they need to do to achieve and maintain your optimal level of health and well-being in body, mind, and spirit. As that healing shower continues down over your body, down over your hips and your thighs, over your knees, down your lower legs, through your ankles, into your feet. And finally, that relaxation flows over your toes as you allow yourself to relax twice as much, going at least twice as deep with each number as I count backwards. 5, drifting down to 4, floating down to 3, 2, 1, and 0 is deep sleep. Remembering that each and every time you hear me say the words deep sleep, with your permission and only with your permission, you allow yourself to return to this depth or even deeper, 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 quickly, soundly, deeply. And the physical body relaxes, and with that relaxation comes a wonderful sense of calm well-being of body and mind. Deeper, deeper. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0 is deep sleep. And in this calm, comfortable state of mind and body, go ahead and imagine yourself in some really beautiful place. Some place where you allow yourself to be present to the beauty, the magnificence, the abundance of creation. Really giving yourself permission to just really be in some beautiful place that just feels so good, some place where it feels easy to feel really good. Maybe it's one of your absolute favorite places. Could even be a place of your own imagination, some place where you find it easy to feel really good. Where you can, at least for a little bit, release those things that don't feel so good. If you need them later, they'll be there later. Although you can allow yourself to let go of what no longer serves you as completely as possible, with absolute compassion for yourself, for anything that didn't feel good that you were hanging on to, just recognizing that you were taught to hang on to it, whether it had any purpose or not. It's just what's done. And allowing yourself to recognize maybe it doesn't need to be done. Allowing yourself to consider that anything that doesn't improve your life or anyone else's, maybe you could just let that go. Releasing it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0 is deep sleep. And allowing yourself to feel even better. Looking around at the beauty and magnificence and abundance around you, and maybe it's even that more abundant, that much more beautiful, that much more magnificent. And it's all just shining, loving light towards you, and just allow yourself to receive it. Allowing yourself to feel grateful for all the loving energy coming towards you. And then allowing yourself to be so filled with this loving, healing light, this energy, that it can't help but shine back out from you. And just imagine sending it to everybody. And you might even think of some people who you might find very challenging, especially the things that they're doing, and recognizing they are suffering from a love deficiency, and you've got just what the doctor ordered, and just sending them loving energy, recognizing that they could use some healing, and just allowing yourself to have so much positive energy in you that you just send them this healing energy. Sending healing energy to different parts of the world, to anyone who's struggling, recognizing if someone is struggling, you can't feel bad enough to ease their struggle, but you can allow yourself to feel positive enough, at least to send positive energy, hoping that that benefits them. If nothing else, it raises your vibration, puts you in a better place to improve your life such that you are in a better place to make donations, to affect social issues, allowing yourself to be that much more positive and that much more powerful so that you can make a more positive difference in the world. Allowing yourself to grow stronger and brighter and more loving and more joyful feels good for you and has so many possible benefits for so many other people. So just allowing yourself to let that happen, allowing yourself to feel as good as possible, giving yourself permission to feel as good as possible. As we go even deeper now, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0 is deep sleep. In a moment, I'll count you back out from 0 up to 5. 5 will be wide awake, alert, focused, and energetic, feeling much better than before. Feeling more joyful, peaceful, loving, grateful, kind. Sharing that with the world. Allowing yourself to feel good about the idea that this allows the entire world to feel more loving, more joyful. Tonight, when you choose to go to sleep, don't be surprised when you fall asleep quickly, soundly, deeply, and sleep very well through the night. During the night, you'll dream. The more you dream, the stronger you become. I'm going to ask your unconscious mind to allow at least one of your dreams to be a very healing dream. Continuing this healing process in body, mind, and spirit so that in the morning, at the time you've chosen to wake up, you wake up easily, feeling refreshed, energetic, and ready to start the day again, powerfully moving forward into an ever more joyful experience of an ever greater abundance of health, wealth, happiness, and love, which are your birthright and which benefit others. Now go back down to 0, which is always deep sleep, allowing your mind, body, and spirit to digest all these positive thoughts and images, taking them in at a very deep level, so that these positive changes occur easily, effortlessly, and naturally. Coming up to 1, feeling physically relaxed. 2, feeling emotionally calm and confident. 3, health and well-being, enthusiasm, love, joy, and gratitude flowing through every muscle, nerve, fiber, tissue, cell, and atom of your body. 4, becoming more and more alert and aware of your surroundings. And 5 is eyes open, wide awake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, eyes open, wide awake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, eyes open, wide awake. Welcome back. And again, thank you everyone so much for being willing to take some time to raise your vibration. You know, it benefits the world in all kinds of ways, whether our actual vibration changes other people or it just puts us in a better place to be better versions of ourselves. Then there's so many benefits, so many wins, and that you're willing to take some time and do that means so much. So thank you so much. Thank you, Julie, so much for joining me. It's always wonderful to hang out with you. Folks, check out the description box below the video to find Julie's resources. Check out her videos. They're awesome. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. This was so fun. Thanks.
You're welcome. Thanks, everybody. Love you guys. Take care.